In the days of old, there was a tribe that moved like the wind and rang over the land. This tribe of powerful mystics who would control nature itself was known as ninja. Sorry, I had to play that out for a minute because that intro compared to the first one, it's so good. This is milestones better. This one's so much better. Hey everyone, Miso here. Yeah, remember when I used to do stuff like this? Yeah, I don't either. But of course, you guys already are tired hearing that same old joke. Anyways, bringing you Star Force 2 Circle Ninja. Now, there's something very particular about this one. It's what they did to introduce these games. There are three versions of it, which is Circle Ninja, and then the last one, which is Sarian. However, they somehow they wanted to have. I wouldn't say they wanted it. I don't know. I don't know if that's the best word to describe it. But for this case, for Star Force 2, they actually made it into two games. So you got Circle Ninja, and then you got Circle Sarian. I think the reason why they did that is because of they're going here they're gonna introduce you one of the new mechanics in this game. And of course, as you can see right here, we got two save files comparing to the first game. And of course, it's based on what version you choose. And in this case, we're gonna start with Ninja. Man, this is probably my second time actually playing this game because the first time I played this and actually completed it was back in 2007. Was it really 2007? Huh. Wow, I feel old. Just looking at it. I still remember I pre-ordering this game and then picking it up. Because I was so excited when they announced when I saw the commercials of this game. I was like looking forward to it. Because like this game they fixes some things, they make some things better, but at the same time they take two step backwards. And we're gonna see it why when we start playing this game. We're gonna start with a new game here. I was just trying to test out some things, so let's do that. So this is where they're gonna introduce us the Auto Brother system. So when you progress through the story of the game, you're gonna see this particular NPC, which is gonna let you do a brother band in game. And depending on which version you choose, you get the ones for the opposite. In this case, I'm going to get Circle because I started with Ninja. And it will be the same if you play Sarian, you're going to get Circle, or if you start with Circle, you get Ninja or Sarian, depending, which version of the game you bought. So in this case, Auto Brother. And here we're going to put a handle, which is pretty much the nickname. We're gonna put this instead, actually. We're gonna name you 2020 because, who plays Star Force 2 from all games in 2020? Yeah, for that reason, for some things that I mentioned earlier in this video, there's a reason why people consider this one like the worst one of the trilogy. Let's go with the young man, because if I chose the girl, I'll sound like a pervert. Because double standards. Is it really double standards? I don't know. Without further ado, let's get started. And man, we're gonna have quite the roller coaster. It is the year of 2200X. Owing to the rapid advancements in wave technology, people are able to enjoy a life of ease and convenience. Geostellar is a 5th grader who lives in this future society. This is going to show us pretty much a preview. Well, I wouldn't say preview. Pretty much going to wrap up what happened on the first game. Geo lost his father in an accident a few years ago. The shock he felt at the loss caused him to rarely leave his room. Then one day, something quite unexpected entered young Geo's life. Yeah, it was Luna. Luna was like, "Hey, open up. Go back to school." Well, maybe not actually. She probably was doing that all the time before he even met our lovely alien, everyone's favorite. Well, at least he's one of my favorite characters. And then that thing was an alien with a electromagnetic wave body, electromagnetic body. There we go. The alien was called Omegasis, and he had an offer for Geo. Although they call him Omegasis here, I like Wardrock better. That's the Japanese translated, rough translation of I'm not sure if that's the. I think that's the name also they use it on the game. I'm not sure. Anyways, I'll tell you about your father if you let me use your body, kid. And then the shy Geo and the aggressive alien merged together. Totally not much of an innuendo there. Anyways, a new hero was born, known as Megaman. We got the blue boy! As fate would have it, the birth of Megaman coincided with a dangerous threat to Earth. Aliens known as Ephemians launched an attack on Earth. With Earth's fate in the balance, Megaman stood against the Ephemians. Megaman risked his life in battle to save Earth from the Ephemians. And the people of Earth lived in peace. However, unbestowed to the people of Earth, that peace was about to end. 2 months have passed since the battle with the Ephemians. I finally got it. It's like, yay! It's been 2 whole months since I ordered it. You seem extra happy today, kid. I've been so looking forward to this, you have no idea. Unfortunately, I do, and I'm tired of hearing it. You've been antsy day and night for the past 2 months. Jeez, living with you is no cakewalk, kid. This moment just reminds me the first time also when I actually got Starforce 2 as well. I'm like so antsy to play it and whatnot. Hey, what do you mean? Gio, it looks like you've been talking to yourself the whole time. What else can I do? No one can actually see the wave world. That visualizer of yours is pretty amazing. Yeah, it is, without it. And without it, a person like me couldn't interact with an EM body like you, Mega. I'm glad I have it. Anyways. Time to open up this package. Geo opened up the package. And then we got pretty much the replacement of the transfer from the first game. I really wanted one of these. Everyone at school is talking about them. Geo got the Star Carry. What the heck is that? Did you buy a weapon or something? you know, for the size of it, I'm not sure. I remember seeing it on the anime of this. And the Star Carrier is a freaking brick. It almost looks like a brick. Like it reminds me of those those wireless phones back in the 80s. Anyways, there you go again, always bringing up the violent things. This is a Star Carrier, a new type of EM wave interface. It's pretty useful and it has a lot of functions. You can use it as a TV phone, send mail, and carry around data. It's like the transfer I used to use, but better. Let's see. The instructions say I have to input my handle before I do anything else. Sorry, I gotta take a sip of water there. It's like a handle. It's like a nickname. It's the name you use when exchanging info with someone. Let's go with this. I'm actually, I may seem like a nitpick here, but I just find it weird that in the first game, in the first one, they let you name anything. You can name Geo into anything, even though it already has its own canon name. I guess they and then in here they just you can actually make a nickname. Because the nickname here, its only purpose is actually doing the online stuff for this game, like the PvP. I think this game still has the function where you can actually exchange battle cards as well, and of course the brother band system, which actually kind of got revamped in here. Anyways, all right, what now? Hold on, gotta read the instruction first. Let's see. The Star Carrier comes with the latest version of Air Display. In order to access the Air Display, says browser. And boosh, we got a giant screen here. Although, why would I want to show off my screen while I'm outside, I guess? I don't know. It's right in front of your face. Okay, what else we got here? It says you can touch or hold the Air Display with your hands. Hey, try and grab it. It's like, okay. Whoa. Whoa! That's well made. You can control it directly too. Hey kid, hurry up and finish reading the instructions. If you choose the personal view, your personal data will be displayed. Okay, let's check it out. Yes, because I love seeing my personal data on the top screen, you know, because it's so useful. Yeah, here's one of the problems with this game already. It's like for some reason, they have everything else on the bottom screen, and then where you control your character and whatnot, and then this top screen, which is pretty much useless. Which is like, it's just like it baffles me that they made this kind of design while we have these other games like a lot of the RPGs. I'm not sure yeah, of course. I'm trying to remember here. I'm trying to think what like one of the main RPGs, like Pokemon, for example. You have the top screen where you control your character, and then you have the bottom screen to control all your menuing. See, and now that I'm talking about that, that's one of the things I actually like about the DS line, like the DS and the 3DS, is that that convenience of having two screens. Is that you have your top screen to control your character, and you have the bottom screen to do your menuing, and it's convenient to have it like whether you want to use buttons or you want to use the touch screen to do everything. That was the thing I like about the DS and the 3DS. And then it's just like, and in this game, it's like they don't even take the advantage at all until Starforce 3, which is like menuing in that game is so satisfying. Even the sound effects is so good on that. I already miss playing it. But yeah, it's kind of a disappointing here in this case for Starforce 2. Anyway, going off on a tangent, let's continue with the game. Oh, there it is. The personal view is for you, but you can also use it to share personal info with others. So it's like a business card or something. Let's try it out. Find someone you can show it to. Ah, here you go. There's someone. Yeah, but I'm shy about talking to someone I don't know. Always ready to run away, aren't you? If you don't try it out, you'll never know how it works, right? I know. I'll show her my personal view, I guess. It's like, oh, hi there. It's like, yes. Is this your first time using your personal view? Yes, thank you, ma'am. You're welcome. He's got me the dokis. Doki doki. First, take a look at my personal view. You can see it in the top screen. I think my picture came out nicely, don't you? Your picture? I'll tell you a little secret. Do you know how many guys fell in love with me when they saw my personal view picture? It's like, fell in love? Don't tease the boy like that. He's just a boy. Just kidding. Okay, now show me your personal view. It's like Geostellar. Okay, I won't forget that. Thanks. And that's all there is to it. Oh yeah, you can still walk around with your personal view showing in the top screen. Yeah, because it's so useful. All you gotta do is press select. And remember that you'll be good to go. I'm starting to get the hang of this Star Carrier. Hey kid. What? It's like, what? I was just wondering about something. What is that strange object floating in the sky? In the sky? Yeah, you're probably not gonna see it. You're probably gonna see it like on a small screen somewhere on the video. Because that's how I'm actually setting up this for this. I have the bottom screen and this huge because that's where everything is happening, and then top screen because top screen is useful. Oh, that's an average ship. What the heck is that? Some kind of weapon? See, you're back to thinking about violent things again. Adverships are for promoting things. It's like playing a commercial in the sky. Companies can reach a ton of people that way. Promotion, huh? So what's it a commercial for? Let's see. It says the latest and greatest horror film, Ghost Crisis, in theaters now. A ghost story? You're not scared, aren't you? You're really something, you know. I'm not scared. There's no rational basis for the existence of ghosts. That's why they're not scary. That's right, kid. You're trying to convince me or yourself. It's like, hey, something's up with the average ship. Where? Its movement seems kind of shaky. You know, I forgot to mention this like earlier is that I am so glad that they changed the font because they changed the font and the spacing because in Star Force 1 it was ugly as sin. I swear. It, it's terrible. I don't have much else to say. Just like they have these huge letters taking up so much space. I don't know. Maybe the reason why they did that because it was on a small screen, I suppose. But it's like, if I was playing this on the DS, I would read this just fine. Anyways, it's like, is that thing stable? It's like it stopped. It's gonna hit us. Now, my only, I guess you can say, what's the word I'm looking for? I guess nitpick is that for some reason they have the comma together with two words instead of having a space between the comma and the word. I'm like, why you do it that way? That was a close one. See, like right here, it's like, oh gosh, comma, and then you have this together. I'm like, there's supposed to be a space there. Sorry, I'm just being a grammar Nazi. Is it grammar Nazi the right word? I don't know actually. Anyways, oh gosh, what was that? A crowd is forming. We should take a closer look ourselves. Maybe this finally adds some excitement to our lives. This isn't excitement. Don't tell me you're not interested. You love tinkering with machines and gadgets whenever you can. Yeah, I'm kind of interested. It's not every day you get to see an adverse ship up close. Alright, let's check it out. The weather report said it would be sunny today, but it didn't say anything about raining adverse ships. Dong Macard. It's like my favorite phrase, go for it. And we got Chase Wind back. The promo said it's a new kind of horror film. It's called Ghost Crisis, I think. Maybe I'll take my girlfriend to see it. Because when she gets scared, I know she'll cling on to me. Hehe. Ha! All according to plan, you know? I love looking into other people's business. If I hear a noise, I'm there like a shot to see what's going on. This time I'm going to be at the front of the crowd. Jeez, you're such a nosy person. There's some audio coming from the average ship. Get ready for the year's horror masterpiece. Ghost Crisis now playing at the theaters everywhere. This average ship is really something. It's got all of these things to keep it in the air. Its center of gravity is perfect. I doubt many other kids could tell that just by looking at it. Why did it crash? And should we just stand here and not do anything about it? Just leave it, kid. Someone's clean it up. It's like, what's that? Uh-oh. Still haywire. It's like, what in the world? That soundtrack is making a weird noise. Grrr. Ark, what is that noise? It's like cats fighting. No, more like nails on a chalkboard. Ugh. I can only imagine that one. Nail on a chalkboard? Ugh. Ugh. I don't know if in school they still using chalkboards, but that thing is painful to hear. Oh my god. This pain. Stop it! Ah! It's like, ah! This is so painful. I can't describe it. I can't take it. It's like, hey kid, listen to me, Geo. It's like, what? Put on your visualizer. Right, okay. It's like, those are EM viruses. They must have made the average ship crash, meaning they're the ones behind this horrible racket. Just thinking about fighting this battle gives me goosebumps. I would like to avoid danger if I can. Don't chicken out on me. I'm not, I just don't like fighting as much as you do. I'm getting fidgety. Let's do this already. Harsh words aren't going to take care of those viruses for us. I get it already. I'll pulse in. You sure you still remember how to pulse in, kid? Of course I do. First we find a wave hole. I'm like, oh my god, it still has the same thing like Starforce 1 where you actually had to in order to change you had to find a wave hole. It's like over there. A wave hole is a place of spatial distortion. Stand on it and press the R button, and then we'll have wave and we'll wave change and merge into Megaman. It will be in the wave world to boot. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten that. Okay, but I want to remind you of a few things of all the same. Remember, you can only see wave holes when you wear the visualizer. Press Y button to pulse on, to put it on or take it off, and then one more thing. If you don't know what to do, press the L button and that might give you a clue or two. Okay, let's go. And of course, if you not remember, this is pretty much your tutorial. The tutorial chapter. So we're gonna wave change here. Now, the one thing I did like is that this little bit of animation right here, where you see Omega says and then the whole swirls. I actually thought that was actually kind of cool, which I wish they actually kept it. But the second part where, you know, it pans out, you see Mega Man transforming to Omega, merging with Omega says and becoming Mega Man. I wish they just cut that off. Like, it was nice to see it the first time. Oh, whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Like, it's nice to see it the first time, but the fact is, you actually see this every single time. It's like, please? No, thank you. And now, I think this is going to make us talk to the Hertz. Which pretty much the Hertz is going to tell you every like aspect of this game, like I think it's just the lore stuff. But you probably already know this, but humans can't see us Hertz working behind the scenes, working hard in the wave world. If you want to know anything about the wave world, I'll tell you. Yeah, see, as you can see, it's going to tell you everything. I pretty much know this. Pretty much, well, at least I know some of the stuff, anyways. Okay, let's go. Like, yeah. I wish they actually at least changed the Moksha for this one. Which I'm glad they did for Starforce 3, but how can you do? It's like, hold up a second. It's been a while since I fought off any viruses attacks. I should probably sit this one out. Come on, kid. Why is this not space? Why is these together? I'm all pumped up for this fight. And we're going even if I have to drag you. If I have to drag you. It's like, okay. If I know you were thinking of running away, I would have told you how to battle. What do you think? See, I'm glad they give you the option that you can actually skip that, because pretty much the battle mechanics stays remotely the same like Starforce 1. It doesn't make a drastic change until Starforce 3. Here we go. So pretty much, it's either you can choose by columns, or you can choose it by types. So like, let's say if this is a cannon, it will just ignore the whole, you know, choosing by columns. And then you have the white card, which pretty much ignores the rules, and you can pick it no matter what. So like, as you can see right here. And then you can have the Mega Attack, which pretty much you press down and you lock on the enemies, and then, you know, you get closer to them. Because there's some certain battle cards, you can only hit viruses when you're close to them, like the sword. Now, let's see if we can land a counter attack. So a counter attack is pretty much when you actually get them while they're, you know, attacking. And then what happens is if when you get a counter attack, you get an extra card. Go mini bomb! Well, I think it's called grenade. This is mini grenade, not mini bomb. But wouldn't grenade and bomb will be practically the same? I don't know. I don't know that. If they're actually the same thing. Oh, isn't it bomb like pretty much the general umbrella? Damn grenade is supposed to be some kind of bomb. I don't know. Overthinking things, but that's what we do here. Actually, let's go like this, and let's see if I can land a counter attack. Clean. It could have been better, but whatever. Phew, that takes care of them. Ah, it feels good to flex the old muscles in the battle again. Geez, you seem to be forgetting those whose muscles it is you're flexing. But Omega says you don't have muscles. You don't even have a body. You don't have a physical body, I should say. Like, what's wrong, kid? I'm trying to pay you a compliment here. I don't really need a compliment for fighting. If I have my way, I'll try to avoid any fighting. That's better, I think. You still don't get it, do you, kid? Anyway, that doesn't matter. We'll put a damper on that noise. Pose out and see if everything is okay. Wait, don't tell me you forgot how to pose out. Press the R button or step on the wavefall. You do that, you'll pose out and back to your normal self. Got it?